What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Rooster's Den. I'm Jaime Hernandez, and today we're diving back into the world of cEDH with one of my favorite commanders that I have. But first, if you are liking my content, please do not forget to hit like and subscribe. And remember, guys, about my secret layer giveaway. At the 300, 600, and 900 subscriber mark, I'll be giving away one of 3 secret layers: the Horizon Forbidden West, the God of War Norse, or the Uncharted. At the 300, I'll give away one of the 3. At the 600, I'll be giving away one of the remaining 2. And at the 900, I'll be giving away the final one. And remember, guys, this won't be the last of my giveaways. Like I said prior, the bigger this channel grows, the better the prizes will be. All right, guys, enough of that. You know what we got to do. Hit the music. In the grim darkness of the far future, there's only war and card advantage. Today, we're stepping into the command zone with one of the Imperium's greatest technicians, Marneus Calegar. Marneus is a 3/5 with double strike that you can cast for 2 colorless, white, blue, and black that reads Master Technician. Whenever one or more tokens you control enter, draw a card. Then, Chapter Master. Pay 6. Create a 2/2 white Astartes warrior creature tokens with vigilance. Calegar doesn't just lead from the front, he rewards every soldier that answers the call. Every token that hits the battlefield fuels his war machine, turning bodies into raw resources as he draws us deeper into our decks. In cEDH, that means every creature, every trigger, and every activation is another calculated step towards victory. With Double Strike, Calegar applies real pressure in combat, but the real strength lies in his ability to convert token production into relentless card advantage. Whether we're flooding the board, assembling engines, or grinding value turn after turn, this deck plays like a true master tactician. Always prepared, always ahead. So today I'm breaking down how this deck functions, how it wins, and why once the Master Technician takes control, your opponents are fighting an uphill battle they may never recover from. So let's head into the war room and take a look at the list. The deck is playing with 2 Planeswalkers. First, Teferi Time Raveler, which stops our opponents from casting spells at instant speed, and Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, whose static ability gives us a backup win con. Then we come to the creatures of the deck. They are Esper Sentinel, Dothi Voidwalker, Drannith Magistrate, Fairy Mastermind, Grand Abolisher, Lotho Corrupt Sheriff, Orcus Bowmaster, Polywog Prodigy, Thassa's Oracle, Voice of Victory, Wan Shi Tong the Librarian, Kambal Profiteering Mayor, Laboratory Maniac, Nadir Kraken, Opposition Agent, Arrock Salvagers, Curiosity Crafter, Displacer Kitten, Fairy Artisan, Roaming Throne, and Hullbreaker Horror. Next, we have our sorceries. Those are Imperial Seal, Demonic Tutor, Mist of Lorien, Time Twister, and Windfall. Following that, we come to the instants of the deck. They are Chain of Vapor, Dark Ritual, Demonic Consultation, Flusterstorm, Silence, Swords to Plowshares, Vampiric Tutor, and They Shall Know No Fear, Born Upon the Wind, Dawn's Truce, Dramatic Reversal, Limdul's Vault, Tainted Pack, Fierce Guardianship, Force of Negation, Sink into Stupor, Teferi's Protection, Mind Break Trap, and Force of Will. Next, we come to the artifacts of the deck. They are Chrome Mox, Lion's Eye Diamond, Lotus Petal, Mox Amber, Mox Diamond, Mox Opal, Mana Vault, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Dominance, Hierarchy, and Progress, Basalt Monolith as our ramp cards for the deck. Then we have Grafdigger's Cage, Skull Clamp, Isochron Scepter, Ashnod's Altar, Heartstone, and the One Ring. The deck is playing with 6 enchantments. They are Mystic Remora, Training Grounds, Dress Down, Rhystic Study, Touch the Spirit Realm, and Smothering Tide. Finally, we have 26 lands that finish off the deck. Some of the all-stars are Ancient Tomb, Mistrise Village, Plaza of Heroes, Flooded Strand, Marsh Flats, Polluted Delta, Godless Shrine, Hallowed Fountain, Watery Grave, Meticulous Archive, Shadowy Backstreet, Undercity Sewer, Scrubland, Tundra, and Underground Sea. So how does this deck actually win the game? At its core, Marneus is an Esper mid-range control deck. We're not trying to win the game on turn 1 or 2. Instead, we're using interaction, stacks pieces, and overwhelming card advantage to slow down the table, then close the game out with clean, deterministic combos once we're ahead. The primary win cons of our deck is through consultation lines. The main win con of the deck is Thassa's Oracle paired with Demonic Consultation or Tainted Pack. Once Oracle hits the battlefield, we hold priority, exile our library with consultation or pack. Once leaving the Oracle trigger to resolve, then we win the game. We also have Laboratory Maniac and Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, as backup win cons, so even if Oracle does get removed or shut down, we're still able to convert a massive card draw into a win. What makes this especially strong in Marneus is that we're drawing so many cards naturally that assembling these pieces are rarely difficult. We don't need to force the win early, we can wait until the entire table is exhausted. The second major win condition is Isochron Scepter with Dramatic Reversal. With enough non-land mana sources in play, that gives us infinite mana, and from that we can convert that into a win in multiple ways. With Marneus on the battlefield, we can activate his ability repeatedly, creating tokens and drawing through our entire deck. From there we can simply win with Oracle, Jace, or Lab Maniac. The line is much slower than Consultation, but is extremely resilient and often comes online after we've already controlled the table. We also can, at the player right before ours end step, repeatedly sink mana into Marneus' ability, creating 2/2 Astartes Warriors, and if we have infinite mana, we can just literally draw out our deck, create a bunch of Astartes Warriors, and swing out and win the game. But not every game ends in a combo right away. In many pods, this deck wins by locking opponents out of meaningful play and forcing the game into a position they can't recover from. Cards such as Drannith Magistrate, Opposition Agent, Dothi Voidwalker, Teferi Time Raveler, Grand Abolisher, and Voice of Victory allows us to dictate when our opponents are allowed to act. And meanwhile, Marneus turns token production from cards such as Smothering Tide, Fairy Artisan, and Nadir Kraken into constant card draw, meaning we simply have more cards than anyone else. Once we reach that point, the win is inevitable. We just wait for the right window and end the game safely. The deck is also built to protect our combo turns. Free spell interactions such as Force of Will, Force of Negation, along with Silence, Dawn's Truce, Grand Abolisher, let us choose when the game ends. We just don't jam out our wins into open mana. We force the table to respect us, then close the door when the shields are down. In short, this deck doesn't win by being the fastest. It wins by being the last deck standing with resources. Once Marneus is online, the game slows down, every token becomes another card, every card becomes another answer, and eventually the table runs out of ways to stop us. And that's it. That's Marneus Calegar for cEDH. This deck isn't trying to be the fastest at the table, it's just trying to outlast everyone else. With constant interaction, layered win conditions, and a commander that turns every token into real card advantage, Marneus thrives in the kind of game where decisions matter and resources are everything. If you enjoy playing Esper Control, value engines that never stop, and winning the games by choosing the exact moment to strike, this commander is absolutely one you should consider if you want to get into the cEDH world. As always guys, let me know what you think about the deck in the comments. Are there any meta calls you might make differently, or any other cards you've been testing with Marneus that I should look at? And also guys, if you've enjoyed my video, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell for the notifications. I'm Jaime Hernandez with the Roosters Deck. Thanks for watching. Until next time, choose your moment and take the win. Take care guys.